Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister chairs State DGPs and IGPs annual conference in New Delhi. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh says science and technology and innovation to be the basis of country's economy in times to come. Kerala government impounds properties belonging to PFI leaders and cadres following High Court order. UNESCO dedicates this year's International Day of Education to Afghan girls and women. In Hockey World Cup, Australia, Belgium, Netherlands and England enter quarterfinals. And in cricket, India win toss and elect to field against New Zealand at Raipur in the second ODI of the series. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the three-day annual conference of DGPs and IGPs today. The meeting began in New Delhi yesterday in a hybrid format. Home Minister Amit Shah chaired the conference on the opening day. The Home Minister said that Indian agencies have succeeded in establishing their strong supremacy under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He added that India today stands safe, sound and on good footing. About 100 invitees, including DGPs of states and UTs and heads of Central Armed Police Forces and Central Police Organizations, are attending the conference in person. The conference is to discuss a wide range of issues, including cybercrime, technology in policing, counter-terrorism challenges, left-wing extremism, capacity building and prison reforms. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that the goal of the National Cadet Corps NCC is to help cadets acquire a character that would not only influence the future but also motivate them to contribute to society. He was addressing NCC officers and cadets at the Republic Day camp in New Delhi today.
एनसीसी अब तक आपके अंदर ऐसी क्वालिटीज पैदा कर चुकी है जो आपको एक वेल राउंडेड पर्सनालिटी बनाने में सहायक होती है। इसने आपके अंदर एक लीडर, एक सोल्जर, एक आर्टिस्ट और इन सबसे ऊपर एक अच्छे इंसान के गुण पैदा किए हैं जो मैं अपनी आंखों से साफ देख सकता हूं। मेरे प्यारे कैडेट्स, यहां मिलने वाली सीख जैसे एकता, अनुशासन, सत्यपरायणता, साहस, सद्भाव, बंधुत्व और नेतृत्व जैसे गुण हमेशा से हमारे देश में यह मार्गदर्शक गुण रहे हैं और इनके साथ साथ मैं समझता हूं कि एनसीसी आपके भीतर जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण गुण डेवलप करती है वह है अपने लक्ष्य के प्रति दृढ़ता और समर्पण।
Mr. Singh urged the cadets to put into practice the lessons learned at the camp which would help them perform better in their duty towards the nation.
एनसीसी में आने के बाद हमारे अंदर जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण क्वालिटी डेवलप होती है वो होती है टीम स्पिरिट और इस गुण को हमें अपने अंदर हमेशा बनाए रखना है। यह हमारी अपने सभी कैडेट्स से अपेक्षा है।
During the event, the Defence Minister also conferred Raksha Mantri Padak and commendation cards to the cadets at NCC Republic Day camp in Delhi. The 8th India International Science Festival began in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh today. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Union Science and Technology Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh inaugurated the festival. Addressing the inauguration ceremony, Dr. Jitendra Singh said that science, technology and innovation will become the basis of the country's economy in the coming times.
इस देश में कभी प्रतिभा की कमी न थी, परंतु शायद उस प्रकार का वातावरण नहीं था अनुकूलता का। अब वातावरण बदला है और ये इसलिए भी कि मोदी जी ने इसकी प्राथमिकता को समझा, इसके महत्व को समझा। स्वतंत्रता दिवस के अपने संबोधनों में उन्होंने विज्ञान का उल्लेख करना शुरू किया जो शायद पहले इस प्रकार के संबोधनों में देखने को नहीं मिलता था और इसके अतिरिक्त अनेकों ऐसे फैसले लिए जिनकी हमें कभी कल्पना न थी।
Mentioning the possibilities of startups in new areas in Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Singh said there are immense possibilities for startups in the agriculture sector in the state. He added that Madhya Pradesh can contribute a lot in bamboo sector as it is found in abundance and also in the waste to wealth sector.
120 से अधिक स्पेस स्टार्टअप हो गए हैं और उत्साह इस तरह का है। आपने देखा होगा टेलीविजन में 2 IIT के बच्चों ने रॉकेट छोड़े, फिर किसी ने सैटेलाइट छोड़ा और देश के हर राज्य से वहां पर स्टार्टअप आ रहे हैं।
Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said religion and science are not an obstacle to each other. He said where the limits of science end, spirituality begins. More than 8,000 scientists, teachers, researchers and students are participating in the festival being organized at the Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology till Tuesday. The run for the G20 walkathon was organized in 4 cities of Uttar Pradesh this morning. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath flagged off the run for G20 walkathon in Lucknow, while other senior ministers were present in the walkathon organized in Agra, Noida and Varanasi cities. Youth, NCC cadets, senior citizens and students participated in large numbers in the walkathon held in 4 cities. A total of 11 meetings related to G20 conference will be organized in UP, while events will be held in 4 cities of the state, including Varanasi, Lucknow, Agra and Greater Noida. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath said, "This is a proud moment for Uttar Pradesh."
G20 दुनिया के वे 20 बड़े देश हैं जहां पर दुनिया की 60% से अधिक आबादी निवास कर रही है। दुनिया के 75% से अधिक ट्रेड पर जिनका अधिकार है, दुनिया की 85% जीडीपी पर जिन देशों का अधिकार है और दुनिया के अंदर इनोवेशन, रिसर्च और पेटेंट में 90% से अधिक पर जिनका अधिकार है। दुनिया के वे 20 बड़े देश G20 के नाम पर जाने जाते हैं और दुनिया के उन 20 बड़े देशों का नेतृत्व आज उत्तर प्रदेश को प्राप्त हुआ है।
India and Egypt are expected to sign around half a dozen Memoranda of Understanding MOU in areas ranging from agriculture to digital during Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's visit to the country. LCC will be the chief guest for the Republic Day parade this year. A military contingent from Egypt would also take part in the Republic Day parade. This will be the first time that the President of Egypt will be the chief guest at India's Republic Day. LCC is scheduled to arrive in New Delhi on the 24th of January. On the 25th, the Egyptian President will hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and a press statement will be made by the two leaders. The visiting President will be accorded a ceremonial welcome at the Rashtrapati Bhavan and attend a banquet hosted by President Draupadi Murmu. He will also meet Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar. The Egyptian President is also expected to interact with the Indian business community during the visit. A commemorative stamp marking 75 years of diplomatic ties between India and Egypt will be released during his visit. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
नमस्कार, मैं प्रशांत कुमार आ रहा हूं शनिवार को रात 9:30 बजे अभ्यास प्रोग्राम में। विषय है दर्शन शास्त्र। आप जरूर सुनिएगा FM गोल्ड 100.1 पर।
The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO has decided to dedicate this year's International Day of Education to Afghan girls and women. The 5th International Day of Education will be celebrated on 24th of January under the theme to invest in people, prioritize education. UNESCO said girls and women in Afghanistan have been deprived of their right to education. He called for the immediate lifting of the ban restricting their access to education. Director General Audrey Azoulay said no country in the world should bar women and girls from receiving an education, and it is a universal human right that must be respected. In Tripura, Gazette notification for the 60-seated assembly polls was issued today. Accordingly, the process for filing nomination papers has also begun. The state is going for assembly polls on the 16th of February. The last date for filing of nominations for candidature is 30th of January. The scrutiny of the papers will be taken up on the 31st and the last date for withdrawal of nomination is 2nd of February. Counting of votes will take place on the 2nd of March. Chief Electoral Officer Geete Kiran Kumar said the Election Commission has taken elaborate arrangements to conduct the assembly polls in a free, fair and peaceful manner. Central paramilitary forces, most of which have reached the state, will be deployed in every polling station and also in all important international checkposts, airports, circles and streets. CEO Kiran Kumar said in this poll, candidates can file the nominations online and track applications online through the Suvidha application. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have extended greetings on the Statehood Day of Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura. President Murmu said the rich culture, natural beauty and abiding traditions of these states enrich the nation's diversity. She said people of these states are known for their talent and spontaneity. The Vice President lauded the people of these states for their remarkable contributions to national development and wished for their prosperous future. Prime Minister Modi said Tripura has witnessed a great growth trajectory in the last 5 years. He wished for this trend to continue. He said Meghalaya is known for its vibrant culture, particularly music, art and passion towards sports, and its people have excelled in diverse fields. He also prayed for the aspirations of the people of Manipur to be fulfilled and for the state to keep strengthening India's growth trajectory. Several union ministers, including Home Minister Amit Shah, INB Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, have also wished the states on the Statehood Day. In Jammu and Kashmir, at least 6 persons were injured in a twin mysterious blast in the Narwal area of Jammu today. Our Jammu correspondent reports that the blasts were reported in yard number 7 of the Transport Nagar in Narwal, known as the hub of trucks. ADGP Jammu Zone Mukesh Singh said that the blasts were reported from 2 vehicles, leading to injuries to 6 persons. The injured have been admitted to a nearby hospital and the area has been cordoned off. Senior police officers along with other police personnel are at the spot and further investigations are underway. More details are awaited. In Kerala, the state government has begun impounding properties belonging to the leaders and cadres of the Popular Front of India following a Kerala High Court order. The court ordered to realize 5.20 crore rupees from PFI activists for vandalizing public property during the flash hartal called by the outlawed organization in September last year. Revenue officers assisted by the police attached properties belonging to the erstwhile PFI functionaries in 7 districts of the state, including its General Secretary A. Abdul Sattar and former State Secretary C.A. Rauf. The High Court had recently expressed its displeasure over the state government's delay in complying with this order. The court directed the government to complete the confiscation process and file a report in this regard by Monday. The court has listed the case for hearing on Tuesday. The Employee State Insurance Scheme ESI added nearly 19 lakh new employees under its fold in November last year. The provisional payroll data released yesterday reflects a year-on-year increase of 5.24 lakhs in scheme's net membership in November 2022 compared to the corresponding month last year. Of the total employees added, 8.78 lakh belong to the age group of 18 to 25 years. A gender-wise analysis indicates enrollment of 3.51 female members and 63 transgender employees registered under the scheme. Around 22,000 new establishments registered under the Employee State Insurance Corporation, ensuring social security cover to the employees. Chris Hipkins is set to become New Zealand's next Prime Minister as he was the sole contender for the post to replace Jacinda Ardern. 44-year-old Chris Hipkins now needs to be formally endorsed by the Labour Party in the House of Representatives tomorrow before he can become leader. Jacinda Ardern's surprise resignation sparked a Labour Party leadership contest. In the FIH Hockey Men's World Cup, Australia, Belgium, Netherlands and England have entered the quarterfinals as group stage matches concluded yesterday. In the last of the group stage matches at Raipur yesterday, Australia swept aside South Africa by 9-2, while France and Argentina settled for a draw, scoring 5 goals each. The knockout matches will be played tomorrow and the day after. The second and third place teams will need to play a crossover match to secure their berths. Tomorrow, Malaysia will take on Spain, while India will play New Zealand. In cricket, New Zealand were 10 for 3 in 8 overs against India in the second ODI at Raipur when reports last came in. Mohammad Siraj and Mohammad Shami took 1 wicket each. India won the toss and elected to field. In the first match, India defeated visitors by 12 runs in a thrilling match at Hyderabad on Wednesday. Shubman Gill made 208 and became the youngest ever batter to score an ODI double century. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister chairs State DGPs and IGPs annual conference in New Delhi. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh says science, technology and innovation to be the basis of country's economy in times to come. Kerala government impounds properties belonging to PFI leaders and cadres following High Court order. UNESCO dedicates this year's International Day of Education to Afghan girls and women. In Hockey World Cup, Australia, Belgium, Netherlands and England enter quarterfinals. And in cricket, India win toss and elect to field against New Zealand at Raipur in the second ODI of the series. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the Midday News.